All right, awesome. Okay. So I feel like every day I come on here, my internet gets a little weird. So, gonna let that go. We are here. We are right on time. Welcome. Happy Saturday morning if you are catching this live. If you're just joining in, we'll be starting with some breath work, working into some warriors. So we're going to play with some strength today. And no matter where you're at in your practice, I'm going to give you some really nice, gentle, easy options to be able to play with. So even if you're just starting out, you're brand new, like you're not sure if yoga's for you, you will be able to participate in our practice today in some capacity. So allow your body to guide you and let your breath take you there. We'll be starting in just a couple minutes. If you are just joining in, allow yourself to get into a comfortable seated position on your mat. We'll begin with our breath work. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here. Let's do some yoga. Bring yourself to a comfortable seat on your mat. Root your sits bones down into the earth, hands coming to your knees, palms facing down if you're looking for some grounding today. If you're looking for a little bit of energy and you want to receive some of that goodness, flip your palms right up and hold it right here. Let your hands rest gently. Elongate through your spine, drawing the crown of your head upward and letting your shoulders melt away from your ears. Sink into your mat. When you're situated, allow your eyes to fall to a close. Watch your breath. Let it be exactly where it's at and just watch it. A big part of the practice of yoga is our breath work and getting familiar with how to watch it helps us in our daily walking life. For example, when situations get highly emotional, stressful, challenging, we tend to lose our breath. That's the first thing that goes. And as soon as we lose our breath, our emotions take over and we're spinning in our monkey mind. So as we're here, we're watching our breath. It's easy to do when we're calm. It's easy to do when we're on this rectangular sacred space of ours. When we set the time aside, it's easier to have the practice, but it's how do we practice when we're in the thick of it, in life, the situations that arise. So watch your breath. Feel it as it enters into your nostrils, where it travels in your body, and then how it feels as you exhale and empty it back out into the world. Our breath is actually a pretty cool dance with the universe. It nourishes and feeds us and keeps us alive. And in return, as we exhale and surrender it all, we give it right back to the earth to process in its way to return it to us. As you're watching your breath, begin to notice its texture, its length. Now is the time to become friends with your breath. Your breath and your body will create trust over time, allowing you to go deeper into your practice, into your body, into your mind, and into your spirit. Letting your mind quiet, push pause on all of the thoughts it's having, knowing that they will be there when you get done with your practice if you choose. But for now, just let them go and be here right now. We'll move into some belly breathing. If this is new to you, go ahead and place one hand on your belly. And as you inhale, your hand on your belly is going to rise as it inflates like a balloon. And then as you exhale, your hand is going to fall back towards your spine as your belly draws in and up. Inhale, your belly will rise. Exhale, belly falls. Let your hand guide you if this is a new breath to you. If this is already in your practice, feel free to put your hands back on your knees. Find your restful position as you deepen your breath into your body, creating expansion and space for all that you're going to be surrendering and releasing, for where you're ready to go, and for the edge that you're going to push today. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, falls. On your inhales, as you're creating space, let your breath find those sticky, tense places in your body. Send your air right there. And as you exhale, maybe you use a cleansing breath with a sigh or an HA sound at the end. Letting it all release. Working the length of our inhale, see if you can elongate your inhales and your exhales by 1 or 2 beats. Allowing you to fill up just a little more. And then as you exhale, keep it smooth for the same count. Always coming right back to where you started. The space, the silence, the pause in between the breath before it starts and it stops. While you're on this adventure with your breath internally today, see if you can find your heartbeat. Listen for it, feel it, notice it. Let's take 2 more breaths, full inhales. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. Go ahead and place both hands on your knees if they're not already there. Return to your normal breathing, noticing how you came into your practice today and how you feel a few minutes in after breathing. We'll take this time now to set our intention for our practice. What brings you to your mat today? When your intention is set, take some time and think about 1 or more things that you are grateful for today. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to blink back open to the space as we prepare to go into our yoga practice. So if you guys are just joining in, thank you for being here. We'll go ahead and we'll get started. Inhale, arms come all the way up, reach tall. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Inhaling the left arm tall as you exhale, take it over your right side for our side body stretch. Allowing your hand and your elbow to come out as far or as close as you need. Maybe you have a bend, maybe you're all the way down. Keep reaching as you push your left rib cage out to the side. Opening up your left shoulder, shining your chest up and out. Finding your belly breathing. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Inhale, back to center, reach. Exhale, left hand down, right reaches. As you tip to your left hand side, pushing your right rib cage out to the right hand side, opening your right shoulder up and out. Breathing into your belly once again. Inhale, rise. Reach. Exhale, twist. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthening through your spine. On your exhale, twist from your core and look over your right hand shoulder. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Inhale, rise. Lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, rise to center, reach. Exhale, right hand to left knee, taking your twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist from your core. Inhale, belly rise. On your inhale, create some more space. Lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Maybe it's just more space to possibly go a little bit deeper on your exhale as you surrender into this new version of the same pose that we're staying in. Inhale, hands come to rise. Exhale, hands surrender down to the floor, meeting the earth. Bringing the breath all the way down into your belly, nice and full, allowing your back body to expand and create space in between each vertebra. And as you exhale, maybe you can melt down a little closer to the floor. On your inhale, walk your hands right back to center. Place your hands behind your hips, fingertips pointing towards the top of your mat. Drawing your shoulders down and back, lift your chest. Up and out. Opening up the shoulders and the chest here, allow your head to stay neutral, or your chin can come up towards the sky. Finding your breath all the way into your belly. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Taking the opposite cross. Both legs come out. Whichever one was in front now comes behind. Got to keep both sides even. Get yourself grounded once again and reach tall. Exhale. When you're ready, meet the floor, surrender. Noticing when we go from one side to the opposite side, it may feel a little bit more challenging. One side might be easier. It might have some different sensations depending on what you're holding in your body or the structure of your body. Everybody's a little bit different. So just notice what you're feeling as you go from one side to the other side in the same pose. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, surrender a little bit deeper. What are you ready to let go of in your practice today? What has been captivating your mind that you are just ready to let go of? Inhale to exhale. Inhaling, walking hands right back to center. Place them behind once again, drawing shoulders down and back, lifting your chest. Open chest and shoulders. Breathing into your belly. And exhaling it all back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling back to center. Hands coming right in front, flipping it into our all-four tabletop. Hands placed underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, knees hip distance apart, and the tops of your feet in contact with the mat. Setting up for some rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, your belly is going to draw down towards the earth, tailbone and crown of your head going up to create a U shape. And then as you exhale, push the floor away, arching your back and looking up towards your belly button. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Take in as much air as you can, maybe even a little bit more than you think you can as you are extending in this way. And then exhale, push it all away. Empty it all out, even that very, very last little bit. Inhale. And exhale. Taking the next two breaths on your pace. Take 2 more rounds of cat-cow, meeting back at neutral spine when you're ready. In our tabletop, we're going to bring our right foot in between our hands, coming into a low lunge, keeping our ankle and our knee in alignment with a 90-degree bend. We're going to be working into some warriors in our practice, and so if you would like to do your warriors from the floor in a more gentle or modified way, this is going to be considered our warrior one. So you're going to have this stance here, your back foot in a bend. Arms are going to reach up, and this will be our modified warrior one. If you're going to be moving into the other full version of warrior one, we'll get there when we get there, so just hang with me. We're still warming up. So everyone, reach your arms up nice and tall. Draw your biceps back over your ears, maybe even a little bit behind your ears. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Feeling the strength from your feet on the floor as your hip flexors open. We'll work with some strength today in a very slow way. Inhale, belly rises, and as it exhales, it falls. Two more breaths, inhaling and exhaling, nice and smooth, just like when we were seated. Inhale, hands come down, place them behind your back, interlace your fingers or grab your wrists. Draw your hands down towards the floor, opening up your shoulders. We'll take a humble warrior. So this will be your modified version. Your hands can stay right behind your back, tipping your shoulders down towards the earth. Hands rise up towards the sky. Crown of the head down towards your foot. It takes humility to surrender. So inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you go a little deeper. Inhale, rise yourself right back up. Option to use your hands to push up on the floor. Release your hands, shake it out. I'm going to flip sides here just for visual demo. Moving into a modified warrior two. So this is, again, if you're brand new to the practice or you'd like to do a nice gentle practice, bring your right knee on the mat so that it's parallel with the short edge. Bring your left foot out straight. From here, your arms shoot out. And you look out over your middle finger. So here, I want you to work on tucking your tailbone down, drawing your belly button in and up, melting your shoulders away from your ears, pushing through your left leg with the outer edge of the left foot. Glue that to the floor. And then your right leg just stays nice and strong underneath you. Keeping that hip nice and in line here. So if you're really leaning over, bring yourself back to center and readjust. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Inhale, rise. And fall. Moving into our reverse warrior, your left hand either comes to your back of your thigh, or you can wrap it around your back so that it's kind of just bent here. Hand on the opposite hip, reach up and over with the right hand towards your back left foot. Again, this is our modification. If you're brand new to yoga or you'd like to have a nice gentle practice from the floor. So you'll take these variations once we start moving into our standing and full variations. Inhale back to center. Both these are going to come to the mat. We'll set up to do this on the opposite side, which means we need to go back to our warrior. Left foot coming out in front. Bringing yourself into your 90-degree bend. Back foot down on the mat. Arms reach up, warrior one on the left-hand side. Drawing your biceps behind your ears. Pushing through your feet, opening up your right hip flexor. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, hands come down and interlace right behind your back, drawing your palms down towards the floor. As you exhale, allow your crown of your head to come down towards the earth, shoulders melting into the floor, hands rising towards the sky as you humbly inhale and exhale to surrender. Where are you ready to let go today? Which edge can you push? One more breath, inhale to exhale. On your exhale, rise yourself back up, releasing your hands. Coming into our modified warrior two from the floor. Bring your left knee down to the floor, parallel to the top edge of the mat. Right foot coming out long, setting yourself up in a nice equal position here, so don't be leaning one way or the other. Glue the outer edge of your right foot to the mat and really push the floor away. Arms will come out long in both directions and gaze over your front left middle finger. Drawing your belly button in and up. Excuse me. Letting the shoulders fall away from the ears. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Right arm comes down to your right thigh or wrapping around your back. Inhale, left arm up as you reach back. Exhale and reach. Reverse warrior modified. What brings you to your mat today? Inhale back to center. Place both hands on the floor, bringing your knees together. Tuck your toes. Let's hit a downward dog. Rise your hips all the way up to the sky. Distance apart. Let your chest melt towards your thighs. Maybe you have a bend in your knees, so you can bring your tailbone up a little further. Let's take a few breaths here. Maybe you pedal out your feet, opening up the backs of your legs and your hamstrings. Let's take 3 more breaths. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. And on your exhale, add the HA. Rise up to your toes on the inhale as you walk yourself forward to the top of your mat. Inhaling to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And slowly, one vertebra at a time, allow yourself to rise back to standing. Rolling your shoulders down and back. And then a couple forward. I'm going to do a little bit of some salutation. So if you're going to be joining from the floor, you will use the modified warrior positions. I'll walk you through the modified salutation here. Otherwise, we're going to be moving into our standing Warriors. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Planting your hands down, inhale into your high plank. Option to do this from your knees. As you exhale, tuck your elbows in and lower yourself down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips towards the ceiling, downward dog. Two more breaths. On your inhale, rise up to your toes, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands come to your shins for your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands down, high plank. Option to do this from your knees. As you exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhale. Up dog or baby cobra is still good. As you exhale, tuck your toes, hips come up, downward dog. 3 breaths. Mouthing your chest a little closer to your thighs if you can, allowing your back and your shoulders to release. Maybe shake your head no side to side, letting it go. Next, inhale. Rise up to your toes, bringing yourself to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Grounding down through your right foot. We'll set up for our standing warrior one. If you're doing this from the floor, you'll of course have your back knee down on the floor like we started in our warm-up, and you'll work from there. So bringing your knee over your ankle, your back foot's out at 45 degrees. Turning your hips towards the top of the mat. Come into your lunge. Elongate and lengthen through your spine and reach your arms up. Allow yourself to connect back into your belly breathing and what brings you to your mat today. We'll hold these poses for quite a few breaths to allow you to surrender, to allow your breath to take you on that adventure inside as you're unfolding, and to let your breath guide you to do so when you're good and ready. If you need to come out of this at any point in time, just straighten your front leg, give yourself a pause, and come back in when you're ready. Always an option to take child's pose or stop at any point in time in your practice. This is all for you. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, surrender. Feel the strength from your feet coming all the way up into your legs. Let it reach all the way out through your arms, making you as strong as you've ever been. Continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths. On your third exhale, straighten your front leg. Let your arms come into prayer. Give yourself a little rest. Very similar to what we started out with on the floor, we're going to move into our humble warrior. So we're just giving our leg a little break because I know it's a lot of work, guys. I do. It is for me too, trust me. Let's take 2 more breaths. This will be our recovery phase. Where do you want to let yourself go next in your body? Inhale, and as you exhale, bend back into your front knee. Place your hands behind your back. Again, if you're on the floor, you're just having that back knee bent. Reach your palms down with your fingers interlaced. Exhale, tip your head and your shoulders to come to the earth. Letting your palms rise up. Breathing here. We're not always as in control as we think, so let this pose scan your hearts and your minds to let yourself go. Release and surrender. Humble warrior. Come out when you're ready. On your third exhale, you're rising back up to standing, releasing your hands, bringing your hands to heart center, straightening your front leg. Maybe shake it out a little bit. This is our recovery. If you'd like to let your eyes fall to a close and think about what came up for you in that pose, maybe it was, are we done yet? Oh my gosh, this hurts. How is she making us do this? Or like, wow, I feel really strong. I didn't sign up for our warrior 1. Left foot forward, knee over the ankle. Back foot out at a 45 degree, turning your hips front and center towards the top of your mat. Let your arms rise up, inhale, sink in, exhale. Returning to your belly breathing. Let yourself be challenged today and let your breath guide you there. Discover how strong you are at a time like this. When everything is crazy and chaotic, know how strong you are. On your exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper. And again, if you're doing this from the floor, your back knee is just down. Inhale into your belly. Exhale, belly falls. Feeling your strength coming all the way up from your toes, into your knees, up to your hips, shooting it out through your arms, reach a little taller. Let's take 5 more inhales, 5 more exhales, as smooth as you can on the inhale, equal smooth on the exhale. Two more breaths. Inhale, full reach. Exhale, HA. One more. Inhale, full as you can. Exhale. Straightening your front leg out. Let your hands come into prayer. Rest and recovery here. I don't know about you, but my back leg is really shaky right now. All right, here we go. We're moving into our humble warriors. Exhale into your front left knee. Hands come behind your back, interlace. Bottom knee is down if you're on the floor. Hands reach down towards the floor. As you exhale, allow your head, your shoulders, and your heart to come towards the floor. Melting and release here. Drawing your palms up towards the sky. Letting yourself go. If you've been experiencing the have to hold it together all the time to look strong, inhale to exhale. There's no need to live any certain way, just to be. Let your strength rise up through your feet, filling up your heart. As you exhale, maybe you fall a little closer to the earth. Let go of the control. 2 more full inhales, 2 more full exhales. Maybe using that HA to cleanse it all out. On your second exhale, rise yourself right back up, releasing the hands, straightening your front leg, hands to heart center. Option to let your eyes fall to a close, scanning yourself internally. How did one side to the other side feel? What came up for you in your mind and in your body? And how does your spirit feel? Turning both toes towards the front of the mat. Taking our warrior 2 now. So again, if you're on the floor, it's just like our warm-up. Otherwise, we're bending into our front leg, our front right leg. Our back foot is now parallel to the back edge of the mat. Our knee is coming out to our toes. If your knee is falling in, draw it towards the back edge of your mat. Just push it behind you. We want to keep our hips open. Arms are going to reach out in both directions, looking out over your front middle finger. Draw your tailbone down towards the floor as your belly button comes in and up. Breathing into your belly. I know you guys are doing some really great work at home. Keep breathing. Let your breath guide you. At times when it feels hard, our breath is the thing that is going to bring us right back to calm us. And we know it's going to be okay. So let yourself be challenged when it gets hard. Come back to your breath. On your exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper into your front knee. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, fall. Inhale, rise. And release. Let's do 3 more. Option to straighten your front leg at any time. You know you can. Otherwise, allow your breath to guide you right through. This is where we practice. One more inhale, one more exhale. On your exhale, straighten your front leg for a beat, bringing your hands to your heart center. Exhale, coming right back into your warrior two. Left hand down to the left thigh or wrap it around your back. Inhale, right arm up and back into reverse warrior. Sinking into your front knee. Breathing into your right side body. Keep reaching behind you. 2 more breaths. Inhale, right back up. Pop into your warrior two for a second. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a couple of breaths for rest and recovery. Allowing your eyes to close to notice what you notice. And in your time, bring yourself to the opposite side, coming into our left hand. Left foot down in front. Bending into your knee. Knee over your ankle, left knee over your ankle. Our back foot is now parallel to the back edge of the mat. If your knee is coming inward, draw it back and away to open up your hips here. Draw your tailbone down, belly in and up. Exhale, arms reach out in both directions, drawing your gaze out over your left middle finger. Connecting back to your intention for your practice today, drawing all the strength in and up to your body and into your heart. Inhale and exhale. On your exhales, maybe you sink a little deeper into your front knee. Open as you're ready, or stay right where you're at. That's perfect. Let's take 3 more breaths. Full inhale, nice and smooth on the in. Belly rises. And exhale. Reach in both directions a little further. Maybe bend a little deeper. Inhale to straighten your front leg. Hands come to prayer. Pause here and notice what you notice. Celebrate what you can celebrate. Maybe you didn't think you could do all of this. Maybe this is a brand new challenging practice as you're newer. Maybe this is a different style for you. So celebrate where you can celebrate and know that it's exactly right where you need to be today. As you inhale, exhale back into your front left leg. Right hand comes to your thigh or wraps around your back hip. Inhale, reach with your left, and exhale to back reverse warrior. Inhaling and exhaling into your belly. What is that last little bit that you're ready to let go to? Push yourself to that edge. Maybe you sink a little deeper into your front leg. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've surrendered everything you need to for today, right now in this moment. Honor that. 2 more breaths. Inhale to rise. Straighten your front leg, hands to heart center. Pause for just a beat. From here, we're going to bring both feet to the top of the mat. However you would like to do that, you can. I'm going to launch myself forward. Pedal out those legs just a little bit. If you'd like to work some balance, if you're not already on the floor, if you've done this from the floor, stay where you are. If you'd like to work some balance, come up to your toes, hands out in front. Slowly, as you stand your toes, lower yourself down to the mat until your seat comes to the floor. And if you're already on the floor, bring yourself into seated. Straighten your legs out to the bottom corners of the mat. Give yourself a little shake here. Hands out in front again. We're going to work a little bit of core. Elongating through your spine, lifting your chest, shoulders down and back. As slow as you ever think you want it to go. Because you're going to want to go faster. Begin to lower yourself back down to the mat. From the bottom of your tailbone all the way to your neck. Feel each vertebra come into contact with the mat. See, we're still going really slow. If you smile, it makes it less torturous, I promise. Keep going slow. Oh, the shakes are setting in. Slow, slow, slow. One vertebra at a time. All the way down. Keep going slow. Almost there. Almost there. If you're already there, that's perfectly fine. Eventually, every part of your body will make it to the floor. And just let yourself go. Good work, guys. Again, stretching your legs down towards the bottom corners of the mat. Rock your legs side to side, shaking, shaking, shaking. Allow it to move your middle body, shaking into your arms, shaking your head side to side. Get it all out. There's no need for it to stay in. With your arms drawn down at your side, palms facing up, allow your eyes to now come to a close. We've made it to our final, best part of the class, Shavasana. Let yourself release and surrender into the mat. Feel oh so heavy that you couldn't even get up if you wanted to. Releasing any tension or stickiness that's still hanging out in any part of your body. Keep shaking it out if you need to. Letting your breath bring you closer to your mat. Checking back in with your heartbeat. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Letting your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Maybe gently parting your lips. Letting your eyebrows and your forehead relax. Having your cheekbones and your jaw just melt. For full relaxation in your face. Breathing to let yourself surrender just a little bit more. We'll spend the next few minutes in our Shavasana. The sound of my voice will bring you back to close out the practice together. But in the meantime, allow yourself to be in this beautifully surrendered, restful place to prepare you for the day ahead of you. Breathe and relax. Begin to deepen your breath into your belly. Slowly allowing movements into your toes and into your fingertips. Gently wake your body back up into the space. Inhale, allow your hands to reach up and over your head, taking a full body stretch. Lifting in both directions. And exhale, bringing your knees up into your chest, rolling to one side. Coming into your fetal position. Allow yourself to rest here for a beat, integrating your practice into your body. Slowly pushing yourself back up to seated, drawing your hands into heart center for prayer. Eyes can still be closed if you'd like. It takes strength and courage to surrender and truly let go. So let today's practice go with you as you walk in your life to know it takes a lot of strength and courage to let go. And in today's world, in today's times, wherever you can let go just a little bit, allow your breath to take you there and know that you're not alone. The love and the light in me honors the love and the light in every single one of you, friends. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Hello, hello. Take your time coming out of your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. It's always a pleasure to meet you guys here for some yoga. It's very, very fun to just create practices with you guys. Since we can't be out and about together, I absolutely love having you in front of me, but this is different and it works. And I hope you guys are getting some value from it. So if you would like, you can go ahead and pop over into the comments and let me know one word of how you're feeling, what your intention for the practice was today. Hey, Sherry, so glad you could make it. And let me know just how you're feeling, what came up for you. We'll be on for just a little bit if you want to share. If you do have to jump off, absolutely understand. Get back to your Saturday, enjoy your family time, the weather, wherever you are, and carry this with you throughout the day. Otherwise, we will be back here tomorrow. I'm going to teach again tomorrow. We'll do chair yoga, so it'll be something a little different. If you missed my chair yoga practice last week, it's nice and gentle, something you don't always think about. And it's a great way for if you sit or if you have any limitations in your body to just keep practicing. So we all have to start somewhere. Sometimes life throws things at us that we can't do what we think we need to do or we want to be doing. So I want to give you guys options. If you know of anyone who would be great for chair yoga, please invite them over to the channel so that they can catch the practice. Oh, I'm loving seeing all of your intentions. Way to stick with the practice. Good, good, good. Way to go, guys. I'm so happy for you today. So we will be here tomorrow at, 9 a.m. Central Time. And it'll be over on Facebook. So please come back tomorrow. All right. Have a wonderful day. I will see you again so soon. Bye-bye.